Yo, welcome back to the channel. Kumusta sa inyong lahat? So recently, Kuro Games finally unveiled their spectacularly underwhelming anniversary plans for Wuthering Waves. And wow, it's like they took a magnifying glass to every player wish list, then used it to light that wish list on fire. No free 5 stars, not even a choose your rerun copium consolation prize. Just 12 banners, yes, 12, jammed together like the clearance rack at a gacha liquidation sale. Except here, you're not the shopper, you're the victim. And among those 12 banners, 10 reruns, 10. It's as if Kuro Games rolled out of bed, brushed their teeth with monetization metrics and said, what if we celebrated our game's birthday by re-releasing literally everything and giving you existential dread? It's like being invited to a party where the cake is from last year and everyone's gift is just an invoice. Kuro's message is loud and clear. Happy anniversary, everyone! Now cuff up the asteroids and swipe your credit cards. Naturally, the community reaction was somewhere between stunned disbelief and outright riot. They looked at the supposed rewards, 110 free pulls, which sounds decent until you realize 10 of them are just compensation for version 2.2 ending early, and said, are we a friggin' joke to ya? The vibe is not festive, it's furious. It's not a celebration, it's a monetization ambush wrapped in anniversary glitter. And while nobody's dropped the dreaded 1-star review bomb just yet, though let's be honest, the Play Store hit squad is probably sharpening their keyboards right now, a new plan has emerged. One far more insidious, one far more dangerous to Kuro's bottom line. Yes, World War Anniversary is about to begin because some players are not gonna pull. That's right, the community's response isn't rage, it's revenge. And it's coming in the form of radio silence on the banners, a pulling boycott, the ultimate gacha cold shoulder. Kuro wanted a celebration, instead they might get a wake-up call. A wake-up call that screams, we're not the brain-dead gacha addicts your analytics department think we are. Not even Paimon's VA could voice act the level of collective sarcasm pouring out of this community right now. That's right, the new revolution is revenue sabotage. The plan is to absolutely tank version 2.3's financial performance so hard it shows up on accounting spreadsheets as a sad emoji. No Zani pulls, no Jacona sims, no rerun spending frenzy, just cold calculated silence with the goal of to create the worst revenue month in Wuthering Waves history. A financial black hole so powerful it forces Kuro Games to walk back their monetization strategy with a nervous cough and a half-hearted apology letter signed by Solon Lee himself. You might be asking, wait, but Zani looks fun. Jacona sounds OP. What if I like one of the rerun characters? To which the community has responded, too bad. The plan is unity through abstinence. If even one person pulls for Zani because she's a mommy with a giant hammer, the mission is compromised. This is serious business. We're not playing the meta anymore, we're playing economics. Reddit forums and Discord servers have become war rooms of anti-banner strategy. Players are calling for a full-scale financial strike, urging each other to ghost every single one of the 12 banners in 2.3, like it's a cursed email chain from 2007. The memes are savage, the spreadsheets are calculating, the vibe somewhere between a labor union and a digital uprising. Posts about these are getting Thanos snapped by mods faster than you can say free to play is a-okay. Blink and the thread's gone. It's like someone at Kuro sent them a red button labeled delete the uprising. I've even received a few spicy direct messages from outraged players demanding content creators stop promoting Zani and Jacona entirely. Stop making character guides, they say, or we cancel you. That's right. Creators are now being threatened with digital exile for so much as posting damaged numbers. And no, I won't show you the receipts. These players are already risking enough by calling for what basically amounts to economic civil disobedience inside a gacha game. Still, history warns us, someone will absolutely break. Some poor soul tempted by Chang Li's newly unveiled summer-themed outfit or Carlotta's scandalously over-designed parasol will take the bait. They'll say, it's just 110 pull, and boom, the revenue picket line is shattered. And when that happens, the community will pounce, calling them a traitor, a sellout, a filthy banner scab who couldn't resist the sparkle. Of course, there's a good chance this noble strike will fizzle. Whales might keep spending. The banner glut might accidentally work because someone out there needs to see Zani's idle animation for the 100th time. Or worse, content creators might not resist the sweet algorithm bait of shiny new characters and thumbnails featuring open-mouthed expressions and red arrows. But even if the movement fails, the statement is clear. Players aren't just complaining anymore. They're organizing. And even if this protest doesn't collapse Kuro's quarterly revenue, it'll leave a mark deep enough that marketing execs will flinch during their next quarterly roadmap meeting. Because sometimes, setting yourself on fire with your wallet is the only way to get anyone to smell the smoke. I personally do not necessarily support this, not because I think Kuro deserves our pity, but because this whole protest is basically trying to stop a monetization freight train by standing in front of it with a picket sign made of spaghetti. First off, boycotts in gacha games rarely work because whales, bless their infinite disposable income, will still happily fund the server fees for the rest of us. Second, there's always going to be that one person who says they're boycotting and then quietly pulls off screen like a guilty raccoon raiding a trash can. And third, I genuinely think we're giving Kuro too much credit, as if they'll actually notice. Unless this protest is accompanied by a PowerPoint presentation and a sharp dip in their stock, which they don't have by the way, it'll probably be chalked up to player volatility in some internal Slack thread. So yeah, I get the frustration. I just don't think economic rebellion in a gacha ecosystem already fueled by FOMO and cute girls with glowing swords is going to work the way people think it will. Just look at the Meiji situation. Meiji herself got kicked out of the WuWa creator program for being a spreadsheet gremlin borderlining on leaks. And her calls to sabotage WuWa just backflipped and gave her a facepalm. And I mean, this is Meiji, the most adorable spreadsheet gremlin in all of Gachaverse. At the end of the day, Kuro Games took a moment that should have been joyous and managed to turn it into a PR dumpster fire. But hey, at least we got the typical 100 pulls, which is typical for any 45-day patch run. We should be thankful, right? I guess. I am still hopeful, however, that when I open version 2.3, there's a big notification saying that I do get a free 5-star either of Zani, Jacona, or one of the other Resonators of my choosing. But wait, there's more, because just a few minutes ago, Kuro made an official statement recognizing the negative backlash and promising to give an early daily login event that will grant us 10 Radiant Tides, 10 Forging Tides, and 10 Lustrous Tides before version 2.3 even starts pre-downloading. Talk about progress, people. Like, Comment, subscribe, and drop your hottest takes below. Should players unite to financially detonate version 2.3, or is the whole revenue sabotage plan just wishful thinking dressed in gacha despair? Let me know before the banners launch a counterattack. Thank you so much for watching. Maraming salamat po, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.